Hello, this is Kaden, and I'm here with
Miss Lori.
Obviously, we've been talking, and I'm like, you know what? I think it's time to get. If you can't tell, I will be getting a new phone. We're just not. My mom said after the 16th. It is the 16th.
Today's the 16th of June.
Of June. Yes, and I'm not sure how soon I'll be getting a new phone. iPhone 12. You will be missed. But it's time to retire the new iPhone. The iPhone 12.
Yeah. So Kaden has an iPhone. I have a Samsung Galaxy.
Yep.
And so we always compare the two phones and have kind of fun with it. And Kaden's been having a little bit of problems with his battery life on his phone.
Yes.
And so that's one of the main reasons you want a new phone. What other things is wrong with this old phone?
Other than the battery?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anything else is wrong.
Do you have enough memory?
Oh, storage. Well, see, and plus, like, I wish that Apple. I'm not trying. I like you, Apple. I'm talking about the. Anyway, I like Apple. I just wish that they would give us Apple customers storage on them.
Oh,
free storage on them.
Right.
I actually have an iPhone joke for you.
Oh, what's the iPhone joke?
Let me think. If there's a robbery at and this is not for you iPhone users out there. If there's a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
iPhone eyewitness. Oh, that's funny. That is really funny. Hey, I got a joke for you.
Go ahead.
Okay. What did the iPhone say to the Samsung Galaxy?
Shoot, what?
Do any of you know? Put it in the comments if you do.
I have no idea.
My Wi-Fi can beat up your Wi-Fi.
it's like even though I have an iPhone, you have Android, they're rivals.
That's right.
But we're not rivals.
We're friends, even though we have different phones. Because what it kind of does is it helps me learn about Apple.
And me learn about Android.
Yeah, so it kind of works out both ways. So what are you excited about for the new phone? What are some features that you're excited about?
Well, I'm not sure.
Probably more storage, obviously, and better battery life.
I'm not. I have to make. But I heard on the newer phones that and I'm not sure if I'm getting that. I might get the 16, because that's the latest iPhone. I heard Apple Intelligence is supposed to become better. Even though that now Apple Intelligence for you non-iPhone users is kind of like, think of it like as, so it does use ChatGPT. It's a ChatGPT on iPhone, but you don't have to download the app. They actually kind of integrate. It's a third party. They kind of work together with, I guess, ChatGPT.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. And is the camera better too?
Yes. As a matter of fact, my dad's hunting buddy, Kevin, he actually has a new phone, and believe it or not, compared to my phone and his phone will blow y'all's mind. So on his phone, when it's like pitch black out, when he takes a picture, plain as day.
Wow.
Like pitch black. You're like, I don't know if your phone can do that. Mine definitely can't do it.
Probably not. Hey, oops, where did it go? I had a joke for you. Where did it go? What do you call an iPhone that isn't kidding around?
Dang it, what do you call an iPhone? I have no idea.
Dead serious. Dead serious.
Ooh. I'm glad you...
serious.
And I'm glad...
Oh, that it didn't activate your phone. That could have happened.
See, now obviously on I'm glad that it didn't activate on my iPhone, but for you older iPhone users that are not updated to the the iOS 18 or whatever, you might want to turn off your assistant, because we might be putting a lot of Siri, Google or your iPhone assistant on there.
That's right.
Because we don't want to trigger your smart assistant.
That's right. So you're really excited to get your new phone.
Yes. I'm not sure when I'm going to get it. Mom did say after the 16th.
And that's today. So, but one thing that we do is Kaden has 3
YouTube channels.
YouTube channels that we do podcast on.
Which I'd hate to restart that.
Yeah, so this is our first one, which is his general one. It's under Caden Dunlap.
Yep.
And then if you didn't know, he has 2 other podcasts. You want to tell them the titles?
Yes. So before we did this channel, if you haven't watched it already, it's uploaded. I'm just gonna give you a brief little recap. So obviously, I am not a hot cookie kind of person.
Caden doesn't try any new foods. And one thing is temperature.
Yes, which you, if you haven't watched that video, go watch it, and you're gonna see the chocolate on my lips.
Yeah. So today, Caden tried a warm chocolate chip cookie, and the chocolate chip was still melted, so that was kind of on the hotter side.
Yeah.
And it got on his lips.
Not spicy hot.
Not spicy hot at all. And so he was very pleasantly surprised, gave it a thumbs up. And last week on that channel,
What did we do?
we did the Jeremiah's chocolate ice cream.
Jeremiah's
sample.
ice cream. Yep.
And that was cold, and we let it sit, and he liked that too, and that was
Yes.
cold. So we've tried 2 different temperatures now. So kind of just to make, we're hopefully making Caden feel a little bit more comfortable with foods.
Yeah, which obviously it's not the we're not gonna do foods I was
Anything
maybe
crazy? No.
gag.
No. No. That would not be kind.
And
This is a kind. Where we're going to be kind.
Yes.
Now,
And
one thing we didn't tell them the name of that channel.
okay, so if you go to my
Second.
second YouTube channel, that in search Caden, and it's Cayde, and if you needed to spell it, there's no K at, anyway, Caden with a C tries new foods.
Yep. And then he has a third channel.
Karaoke with, again, Cayden.
Karaoke with Caden. And on there, you'll see him sing. I mean, you really will have a hard time telling if it's Caden or the actual artist.
Yeah, like first time and spoiler alert, if you haven't gone to see the John before you go watch that video, go watch The Surprise of My Life. That's the name of that video, where I was not expecting Miss Lori. Go watch that video. She was crying. She was laughing so hard.
I was so happy in my heart when I got to tell Caden that he was going to go see John Party in person.
Yeah.
And then at the rodeo, he actually, when John Party sang,
I sang with him.
Yeah. Of course, they were we're on the 3rd floor, but you sang at the same time as him, didn't you?
Yeah, I sounded just like Johnny.
Pretty cool. And his mom got that on video too.
Yep.
So, well, those are some of our channels, and those are reasons that Caden would like to have his new iPhone 16. And so stay tuned and see if he gets it.
Yes. And then, now, I hate to restart restart everything, which I may have to do.
So we hope that everything is still going as it is.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
Yep. All right.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. We'll see you next time. Peace.